Hey everybody, welcome back to the Cases Never Closed podcast. If you are new, hello, I am Keisha, the creator of this channel and podcast. Hello, welcome. Also, if you are new, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and click the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get notified anytime I upload or post a video. So, first thing I want to say is it is currently 11:11 in the morning. The baby is watching Paw Patrol and he really gets into Paw Patrol. So if you hear him yelling or laughing in the background, I'm so sorry. Also, I am still getting over being sick. It is starting to go away, thankfully. But my voice does still crack and sound insanely annoying. Like, I get on my own nerves even talking. But, other than that, hi, welcome back. This is the fourth video, I think. And I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who watches my videos. The very first video that I had uploaded got 96 views. Never in my life did I think that something that I uploaded would get that many views. It's just absolutely insane to me. And I am so insanely thankful for every single one of you. And I don't know what I would do without all of you guys. All of you guys really are making my dream and everything come true. Especially with this being something that I was just doing for fun. And now it's something more than that. And I really am just so thankful for all of that. And I'm so thankful for every single one of you, whether you're friends, family, strangers, whether I know you or don't know you or I met you one time. Either way, I'm so thankful for every single one of you. Like, I can't even put it into words how thankful I am. So, to get into this video, as always, please go in the comments or get a hold of me privately or something and let me know what stories you want to see me cover. As always, and as I say in every single video, it can be a closed or not closed case. It can be an ongoing investigation. It could be something that just got solved. It could be something that doesn't really sit right with you. Or it can be about a haunted or abandoned place. So, let me know what ideas you guys have and what stories you guys want to see me cover. Today's story is actually one that one of you guys sent me. So, thank you for sending me this video and this story or idea to do. I read over the story the last few days and it is kind of crazy to me. This one isn't one that I normally would do or one that I have done in the past, and it just wasn't one that I would ever think of doing. So again, thank you for sending me this idea. I will put the person's Instagram in my bio. I do not know that this person's Instagram is still up. I haven't went to look. I wrote down my notes and started the video. So, as always, I will do a little trigger warning. I don't really think this one's going to be a big trigger warning. There isn't really a lot of mentions about certain things in this video like there are in my previous videos. So the trigger warning for this video will just be that there is talk of a police investigation. There are some talks about a child abduction, and there are talks about someone coming out and saying that they are this person. So that is like the only thing I can think of to do a trigger warning for. If you feel that there is something that I did leave out for a trigger warning, you can put it in the comments, whatever. So I am sorry for any names or words I pronounce incorrectly. It's been an extremely long week. Also, I was thinking, I actually thought about it earlier today, and I wanted to see what you guys would think. I am about to be halfway through the like second semester of college. So I want to know what you guys would think about me doing a whole video strictly about me talking about my college experience and my classes, and kind of just giving you guys an update on the first half of my like freshman year. So let me know if you guys would want to see a video on that. If you would, I will definitely do one. And if there are enough people who say that they do want to see that, I will do the video and upload it. If I do the video, it'll probably be sometime in like the middle-ish of next week. Because there has been a lot going on, and I don't know how long I'm going to be gone this weekend, so it'll probably be like the middle-ish of next week, which means you guys will get not one but 2 videos next week if you guys do want to see that video. So now to officially get into this video, today's case is about Madeleine McCann. A little background information on this case. Madeleine McCann disappeared from her home on May 3rd, 2007. She was 3 years old. After misinterpreting the British DNA analysis, the Portuguese police came to believe that Madeleine had died in an accident in the apartment she was found in, and that her parents had covered it up. The parents were given a suspect status in September of 2007. Unfortunately, it was lifted in July 2008 for a lack of evidence. The parents were subjected to intense scrutiny and baseless allegations of involvement in their daughter's death. Everyone had believed that this little girl was dead, and this disappearance was something that took a really big toll on the whole community. They were on vacation at the time of Madeleine's disappearance. Her and her siblings were asleep in the hotel, and their parents had went down the road to hang out with some of their friends, from my understanding. Every few hours, one of their parents would go back to the hotel to check on the children, make sure they were all there. And the last time one of them had went to go check on the kids, it was Kate, which was Madeleine's mother. And that was when she had disappeared, or when she had seen that Madeleine had disappeared. A few years later, which was actually, from all the reports that I read, it was last month, the Polish police had reported that a young woman claims that she may be Madeleine. Her name is Julia Wendell. She had posted on social media attempting to identify herself as Madeleine McCann. Wendell's proof regards a physical resemblance of McCann's rare eye disorder. Her eye disorder is a hole in the structure of her right eye. And she had also pointed out similarities in a dimple and several moles and freckles. Paweł Noga from provincial police headquarters had told Polish outlet Gazeta that they had ruled out a connection between Julia and Madeleine. It was never released or said how they had ruled out the connection. But the investigation is still ongoing. So, my first question when reading up on this whole case and investigation thing was, what makes Julia think that she is Madeleine? A lot of people change tremendously from when they are 3 years old versus being a teenager or an adult. And a lot of kids or people don't look at all like they did when they were little. So that was my first main view or main target, is what made Julia think that she's Madeleine. So Wendell had claimed that she has no memory of her childhood and she's not sure about her identity. She did make an Instagram post saying, "I don't remember most of childhood, but earliest memory is very strong and it's about holidays and hot place where was beach and white or very light colored buildings with apartments." Just based off of how she had written her Instagram post, it does make me wonder if she has some type of speech thing, or if there's some type of mental thing going on, or if there's really just something going on that hasn't been said or isn't known about. And just based off of how she wrote that, it does make me wonder if there's something more going on. That was hard for me to read out myself because it is so complicated. And the other thing is, I don't know about anyone else, but me personally, I don't remember a lot from my childhood. I don't remember a lot about growing up. There are a very few select things I remember. When I was really little, I had a purple Dora bubble blower. And I can vaguely remember that Dora bubble blower. And I can remember this red brick house that my grandpa used to live in. And I was playing with the purple Dora bubble blower outside the house. But that's like the one thing from my childhood that I can really vaguely remember. So I feel like that's not really an explanation as to of why she would be Madeleine. And as far as like her questioning her identity, I question myself a lot. I question a lot of the decisions that I make. And I question a lot about myself. I'll put on clothes and I'll be like, is this me? Like, this outfit don't really seem like me. Or I'll go out with friends or something and I'll just be like, is this who I really am? Like, this just don't seem real to me. So as far as like questioning the identity goes, I feel like a lot of people do that as well. A lot of people. So I did some more digging on everything, and Wendell's family, her parents, had released a few statements saying that they are devastated by the claims and the worldwide attention it has garnered. According to Wendell's parents, she has always had a dream of being famous and being popular, and they feel that she is claiming that she is Madeleine to get that attention that she really wants. They had then wrote in a statement on the Missing Years Ago Facebook page saying it is obvious that Julia isn't Maddie. They added that Julia has received therapy from psychologists and psychiatrists in the past, suggesting that she may have recently stopped, and that she refuses treatment, doesn't take her medicine regularly, and they are extremely devastated at the current situation. So with that, I am not one to judge. I come from a long line of people with mental disorders, or just mental problems, and I myself have some like mental disorders and like mental problems and stuff. And as far as seeing a psychiatrist or a psychologist, I have absolutely no room to bully or like talk down on that. I am someone who believes that in a way everybody should have to see a psychiatrist or a psychologist. I see one now. My mom sees one. And I just feel like there's nothing wrong with seeing somebody. So I feel like it is kind of wrong for Julia's parents to use that. Especially as a defense to use that. And I do feel that there are some people out there who do use that as like a defense or an excuse, like, oh, you know, I see a psychologist or a psychiatrist, or I have mental problems. I do see a lot of people who tend to use that. But I also feel like you should never use somebody's illness against them. I just feel like that's extremely disrespectful and not something that I like to see people do. So I do feel like her parents are wrong on that part. Like if it was me and I was saying like, oh, I'm this missing person, I wouldn't want my parents to be like, oh, well, she has a mental problem. Oh, she sees a counselor, a psychiatrist or whatever. I wouldn't want my parents to do that. but that's just me personally, and I don't like my business out there. But the investigation is still ongoing. Wendell had claimed that Kate and Gary, which are Madeleine's parents, had agreed to do a DNA test, but the spokesperson for the family will not confirm or deny that claim. Due to the active investigation, Gary and Kate are not issuing any statements or giving interviews unless it is requested by the Metropolitan Police. Which, I kind of agree with them on that. If that was my child out there who was missing, and there's this girl claiming that she's my missing child, I wouldn't want all that business out there. And I feel like with the world we live in today, you can't really trust anybody. So it is kind of hard to have a secret and the whole world not know. So the other thing that I did see is that if she is alive, Madeleine would be 19 years old. And although Wendell is 21, she fears that her age may be incorrect. I don't really see how you would get someone's age wrong. But I know, which I'm going to have to look into it because I thought of it. I'm pretty sure there's a case somewhere, which if any of you guys know what I'm talking about, please tell me in the comments so I don't sound psychotic. But I'm pretty sure there's a case somewhere where this family had adopted this girl. And this little girl was said to be in like grade school, like she was really young. And they had took her in, she lived with them, and they ended up finding out that she wasn't who they thought she was, and she was actually like a grown woman. She wasn't a little kid. And she had like a mental disorder or something. And she like actually believed she was little. And she ended up like trying to kill her family or something like that. If you guys know what I'm talking about, please tell me. Because once I'm done with this video, like I'm about to go research this because I'm really curious now. But, so the response to Wendell's claim about her thinking her age was incorrect online have been intensely polarizing. Many people are calling for London's Metropolitan Police to investigate these claims, and others are accusing Wendell of being a liar. So, as far as all of this goes, I feel that there has to be a lot more that's not being said. And obviously, Kate and Gary don't want a lot of stuff out there, which I completely support and respect their decision. But at the same time, I feel like it's already out there. And yeah, some things are meant to be kept secret. But with something like this, I feel like there shouldn't be any secrets. And I do hope that they get like the DNA back and all that. And they get to the bottom of this whole thing. And I do hope that if this girl isn't Madeleine, that they do end up finding her. So that will be everything for this video. I did not expect this video to be as long as it is. So if there's anything about the story that had stuck out to you, please let me know in the comments. If you know what case I was talking about, let me know in the comments as well. And If you do want a little, like, halfway through the freshman year or whatever of college, let me know as well. And any other case ideas that you guys have, also feel free to share. I will put Wendell's Instagram in the bio. As I said, do not know if her Instagram's still up. It may be, it may not be, but feel free to go see all that. And feel free to look into this story as well. Thank you guys for joining, and I will see you guys in the next video.